high school football fans, welcome to Ed Miller Stadium for tonight's SOC2 matchup between the visiting Portsmouth West Senators and your Wheelersburg Pirates. We're going to get into all the stats and things you need to know for this football game coming up in the pregame show. You're watching Burgs Sports Network, Wheelersburg versus West. We'll be right back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome to Ed Miller Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the West Senators. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Gavin Race, joined with
your color commentator, David Brown.
Let's start off tonight with some impact players. First for the visiting West Senators. At tailback, they have number 13, William Journey. He is a senior. He is one of the few senior leaders on this team that West has. He's approaching 1,000 yards on the season, and he is the biggest weapon they have this year. He's looking to lead the Senators to maybe a big game tonight as they come into the Pirates' house. But it looks like the Pirates got a weapon they can use tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Micaiah Matthews came into the season as quarterback, but found his spot right back at running back where he belongs. Had 100 carries as running back this year, and as a wide receiver, he has had 22 receptions, a total of 15 touchdowns this year, which is quite impressive, and a total of 1,300 all-purpose yards, including on the ground and punt return, kick return. So I say they're going to come out hard and use Matthews against the Senators tonight.
Yeah, all right, now let's move on to some starting lineups. First for the West Senators on the defensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, you'll see on the defensive line, Caleb Journey and Joe Iggis with Partlow and Baker on the outside. Your linebackers tonight, you have William Journey, Ryan Sissel, Carl Howard, and Eli Tilley. Your cornerbacks, you have Brandon Anderson and Ashton Kleber. And your lone safety is senior Luke Bradford. Then on the offensive side of the ball, on the line, they have Joe Iggis, Eli Tilley, Gabe Myers, Blake Partlow, and Carson Horner. Your tight end is Caleb Journey. Wide receiver, Ashton Kleber. Wide receiver, Luke Bradford. Your tailback, William Journey. Fullback, Carl Howard. And the quarterback will be freshman Mitchell Irwin.
Coming in a freshman's pretty good.
Pretty impressive, but let's see talking about impressive, let's talk about the Wheelersburg team this year.
Starting with the offensive starters, you have at tight end Gage Adkins, right tackle Drew Blair, right guard Gavin Welch, center Ethan Goody, left guard Blake Richardson, left tackle Caleb Johnson. At quarterback, they have Evan Horsley this evening. Two wide receivers, L.J. Payton and Hunter Ruby, and their two running backs will be Micaiah Matthews and Carson Williams. On the defensive side, the starters will be Seth Denny, Brady Warner, Jackson Coons, Luke Miller. Your linebackers this evening will be Caleb Johnson, Evan Horsley. Along with them, you will have Hunter Ruby, Adam Vastine, Gage Adkins, Carson Williams, and Micaiah Matthews.
Yeah, I want to talk about what you said a little bit there. Micaiah having over 1,300 yards this season. He's still got this game to play. He's still got the guaranteed home playoff game. I mean, he's going to be racking up some pretty impressive stats, not only on the ground and through the air. And remember, he has his here and there pass on the little trickery they'll pull every once in a while.
Yeah, last game he had about 230 yards on the ground, which is impressive even in a game where you're winning by a lot.
Yeah, last week. Let's talk about that a little last week. They played the Valley Indians, won 42-0. Pretty big win for them in the SOC, really starting to lock it up there. This game will lock it up for them.
Right.
They're guaranteed at least a share with Waverly tonight, but winning this game will allow them to win the SOC. But let's talk about a little more than the SOC. Let's go to the Region 19 Division 5 football rankings. On top of that, you see the Ironton Tigers, who beat the Pirates early in the season. That score was 30-6, and it was at Ironton. They have really just rolled throughout the season, going 8-1. Their only loss coming to the Ashland Tomcats, oddly enough, which is who Wheelersburg beat here at their stadium. And then you got Wheelersburg at number 2 at 6-3. You got Ridgewood out of West Lafayette. They're at 9-0, sitting at number 3. Then you got Amanda Clear Creek and Columbus Academy rounding out the top 5. And actually, I want to talk about this real quick. Portsmouth at number 6. You got Portsmouth and Ironton playing tonight. We'll be watching that game, talking about it a little bit as it goes on. But that's going to shake these rankings up quite a bit.
Tonight, we will be having a poll on the Facebook broadcast on your favorite broadcast this evening, or on all of this. As you see here, all the different games. You have football against Ashland, volleyball versus Notre Dame, boys soccer versus Webster, girls soccer versus St. Joe, football versus Waverly, and boys soccer versus Waverly. So to vote, just put the words in as the comments, and we'll let you know at halftime.
Yeah, speaking of that, make sure you do comment down below on how you think the game's going. We're really excited about this. This will be our last live broadcast of the year, but we're looking to make it a good one. And that's going to about wrap up the pregame show. Wheelersburg versus West coming up next here at Ed Miller Stadium. You're watching Burgs Sports Network. Kickoff is coming up next. And we're going to get right into it. Here, kickoff at Ed Miller Stadium, Week 10. Wheelersburg sitting at 6-3. West at 2-7. Halloween Bowl 2019. Braxton Salmons is going to set it up, get ready to go. Here we go. Pirates are going to go ahead and close out this season here at their home stadium against the West Senators.
Hoping to pick up their 7th straight SOC championship. This is a pretty big game for them.
There were a lot of question marks this season on how the Pirates would do. Obviously, with the departure of one of the best senior classes the Pirates have ever seen.
Yeah.
But a lot of the seniors this year have really stepped it up, and like Micaiah Matthews, Evan Horsley have just stepped it up huge, as Salmons will pooch an onside kick, and it will be recovered by the Senators. So Senators will get started from about their own 32-yard line.
Pretty good field position for the Senators, I say.
Yeah, Pirates, they are known to use that onside kick a lot, so look to see that a lot this game. West Center is getting ready to get going down here. How about this? Freshman quarterback Mitchell Irwin leads the charge for them. It's not like they have no senior help. Their tailback is a senior, but pretty interesting they decided to throw a freshman back there to get it going.
Yes, sir.
Irwin pistol formation. Takes a snap, and they're going to pass on the first play. Here comes the rush. He chucks it deep downfield, and he's got a man. Big catch by number 42, Carl Howard. And a huge play for the Senators to get going.
Down to around their own 35-yard line. He's a little rushed on the pass, but still could pretty accurate find that man downfield.
Throwing it while moving forward, and now the Senators are inside their own 50. Pretty shocking. I thought the Pirate defense is going to force them to turn over or something right away, but nice job by the Senators to get it moving quick. Irwin takes a snap. It's a jet sweep. He's heading to the outside, and he'll be brought down. That's going to be junior Luke Bradford on the carry.
They've started to mix it up. Only 2 plays, but still they're changing around, the plays and everything, trying to get it moving fast.
Talking about mixing up, how about those Pirate uniforms tonight? Halloween Bowl, they busted out the all orange uniforms. Here we go. They're going to keep with that pistol formation. Irwin in the shotgun. Snap. Drops back, looking. Throw over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Pass was intended for Bradford, but nothing to come of it.
Good read there by Wheelersburg, getting in the way, trying to break up that pass. Good eyes there by the defense.
Nice job by Hunter Ruby to get in the way of that pass, and now bring up 3rd down for the Senators. They'll set it up. Looks like they'll have a wide receiver each to the left and right. Bradford to the left, and that is number 12, Ashton Klaber to the right. Fakes the handoff. They'll give it to their main man. William Journey, and he's not going to get much. His first carry of the game, and he'll be stuffed short. And now at fourth and 5, their own 31-yard line. What do you think they'll do here?
I don't know. I say they pass.
You say they go for it, go for a pass?
Just gut instinct. I don't see anyone coming off the sidelines. I say they go for it.
They're going to go for it. It seems like the Pirates have really prepared for Journey. They really stuffed that run here. They're going to have a bunch formation to the left. You got to think they might run it over there. And it's a rollout pass. He's got a man, but nothing's going to come of it. Eli Swords in the backfield for a sack.
See, right there. You called it. You see no one coming off the backfield or off the sideline. 4th and 5, they've got a pass, and it just didn't work out for him there with Eli Swords on that stop.
It's not like he didn't have a man. Freshman DeMonte Skaggs was open deep near the 10-yard line, but Mitchell Irwin just didn't have a chance to get rid of it. I mean, the pass pressure right there was insane as they come out on the field. Horsley will lead him out. Micaiah Matthews back behind him. Gun formation. Snap. And he'll keep it. Horsley to the outside. Big power. But Bradford and that looks like it's number 58, Blake Partlow to bring him down.
You know, Horsley has been a running back in the past, so at the quarterback position, his gut instinct is to run the ball, and he's did a pretty darn good job there.
Yeah, he's definitely a run-first quarterback. Just looking at his stats this season, through the air, it's not like he doesn't attempt passes through the air. He's got 12 pass attempts. He got 12 pass attempts last game, and throughout the season, he's thrown about 41 passes. So it's not like he doesn't pass the ball. He does, but he is very much a run-first quarterback. He has 75 carries on the ground for 422 yards. He's powered it in quite a few times this season. He's gotten 4 touchdowns, and he has 7 through the air. And his touchdown to interception ratio is pretty good at 7-2.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a little stoppage there, and we're going to redo 1st and 10. And now they're going to have a shotgun formation. Ruby in motion, fakes the handoff. They're going to screen pass out to Matthews, and he's got a ton of running space. He's going to bust through the gap, and he's going to go all the way. Big touchdown, Micaiah Matthews. That was a 61-yard play. Evan Horsley bubble screen to Micaiah Matthews. He just had no one on him.
You look at that run. His blockers did their job, and the Pirates like to score early, and that's exactly what they did just then.
No one around him. Matthews making use of his speed in open space, and the Pirates will strike first. 6-0. And that'll bring on Braxton Salmons to try and knock through this extra point. On the season, Salmons is 31 for 33 for extra points, but the 2 he missed were blocked. As he'll knock that one through. 7-0, the Pirates lead. 9:37 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back on Burgs Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back to a Halloween feel at Ed Miller Stadium. Watch here on that big run Matthews had off the bubble screen. He took it a long distance, 61 yards after catching it. But a great job. Pirates strike first, just one play, one touchdown.
Yeah, score being 7-0 for the Senators. You're looking to score here for the Senators.
As the Pirates set up to take this kickoff, 7-0, 9:37, and it's a little pooch kick over top, caught, and he'll go straight to the ground. So West will take it on about their own 37-yard line.
Here we have some pop-ups, some Facebook comments you guys have been sending out. Melissa Allen says, "Woohoo, go Berg."
Pirates are really looking to get ready to come out and get another stop. Maybe not allow a big pass like they did last time. Irwin did a good job to move it downfield. Pirates, they're going to bring on an extra linebacker, and looks like they'll move Adkins up there as they'll hand it off. Journey going nowhere. He'll be brought down in the backfield.
The Pirates' defense all year has been powerful. They've had a few gaps here and there, but they've been consistently powerful enough to break through that offensive line.
They're going to set it up again. That was senior Brady Warner on the stop. Speaking of senior, it is senior night, Halloween Bowl. It's kind of a tradition for the Pirates whenever West does come here. It's always the Halloween Bowl, and it's always senior night.
Yeah.
So that's a nice tradition they're going to keep up this year. Irwin sets to take the snap. He'll drop back and look. And he got his man. Nice catch there by Caleb Journey. Big number 85 there making the play. And that'll get a few back for West, but not much.
And they were down behind the backfield. They're still behind in the backfield, but hopefully they can get a first down or something here.
It'll be about 3rd and 13 now for the Senators. Clock will run after that. West taking their sweet old time coming up to the line here. You'd think after giving up a big play like they did, they might get to the line a little quicker, but here we go. Snap. Irwin drops back. Looking, big pass rush, and he's going to get it nowhere. Brought down in the backfield, and guess who? Eli Swords again with the sack. His second of the game.
Second sack of the night. Pretty good there by Eli Swords. Being a good defensive man. Comes from the outside here. Sweeps in, takes that quarterback down.
Big rush on the outside. He brought him down. Matthews will be back deep to return this punt, and West will indeed smartly punt it away at 4th and 25. Back to punt this ball will be number 42, Carl Howard, the fullback. So, snap, and he will punt it away. High punt. Matthews catches it, and he is lit up as he catches it. Brought down at about Wheelersburg's own 49-yard line. Big hit there by the Senators to make sure he couldn't go anywhere after he caught that football.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they still have pretty good field position as they only have to go about, 52 yards?
That tackle came from Ryan Sissel, the linebacker. So good job by him reading what Matthews wanted to do there. He didn't call for a fair catch, so Sissel made him pay for it.
Pirates rush to the line.
Pirates set it up. Matthews, he'll move out to a wide receiver position. They got Swords behind. It'll be a false start against West. Or encroachment against West. So they're going to do it again. 1st and 5 now inside their own territory. 48 yards between the Pirates and a score. You got Ruby alone to the right. And you got a bunch formation over to the left. You got Matthews in motion. They'll fake it. Looking out route, they got Ruby. And he will be wrapped up, brought down by number 27, Brandon Anderson.
That's a first down for the Pirates. You see here, great pass by Evan Horsley straight into Hunter Ruby's hands down the field.
Here we go. Pirates setting it up. L.J. Payton way out wide. Here we go. Set, snap. And Matthews, he's going to take the handoff, but cut it up the middle. Nice run there, and he'll get the first down.
Nice planned run there. You saw he cut back right there about halfway past the quarterback. Good design play there for Matthews.
Here we go. They'll set it up again. Shotgun formation, Swords to his left, Ruby in motion. And they'll hand it off to Ruby. Ruby with a lot of speed and a lot of space. Splits the gap, big hit. He'll be brought down inside of the 10-yard line. First down for the Pirates.
It looks to be 1st and goal. Can't ask for anything better than that.
Nice job, Ruby, getting to the outside, using it whenever he can push towards that outside on that jet sweep. It'll be at the 6-yard line, way deep inside West territory. And they'll come out again. Matthews will move back to the running back position. Snap. Fake. Throw to the outside. He can't hit Vastine.
Overshot a little bit there.
So it'll be an incomplete pass.
Again, remember we have the poll on our favorite broadcast. We have some football games on there, some volleyball games, some soccer games.
Make sure if you want to vote for one of those, you type in exactly what you see on the screen right now. It's your favorite broadcast of the year. So here we go. Horsley takes a snap, handoff. No, Horsley keeps it himself, powers ahead.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wheelersburg. He had everyone fooled. I thought Matthews took the ball.
So did I.
Nice job by Horsley, slipping through, powering up, and he'll get into the end zone.
Nice job by Wheelersburg there, letting Horsley keep the ball.
So Salmons will set up once again to take the PAT. And the kick is up and good. So Wheelersburg will lead 14-0 now with that kick. 6:01 left. Wheelersburg leads 14-0 over West here in the Halloween Bowl. Now we're going to do a little bit special here. We're going to have a little bit of behind the scenes. You can come up here to the press box. And this is us up here in the press box. We're your guys. I'm Gavin. This is David. Yeah, you're seeing quite the game here today, 14-0. I just want to talk about both Ruby, Horsley, and Matthews. They've done great so far today.
Yeah, definitely. Micaiah getting a touchdown and Horsley getting a touchdown. You know, he's recently been instated as a quarterback, always being a running back. You know, it's pretty good for him just to kind of get that well-rounded player ability.
Yeah, but I don't want to just focus on us. Let's focus on the other person we got here in the press box. We got Allie over here. Come on in the screen. Come on in. All right, she don't want to come in the frame. She's our scoreboard operator. She's kind of helping run the show up here. But it looks like we're getting back to football, so let's head back down to the field and see what we got going on. Here we go. Pirates setting up to kick it off. Salmon's coming up, and it's going to be another roller returned by the Senators. Number 13, William Journey, will take it out.
Nice run there, blocking some tackles there, getting away, finding space, but couldn't escape the Pirate defense.
Pirates had a nice job covering that return. That's probably been their weakest link this year, their ability to cover the returns, but maybe that's why they're kicking it short. But here, looks like West coming out once again. They got an I formation. 1st and 10. Snap. Irwin hands it off. And it's not going to go to William Journey. It'll go to big old Caleb Journey. Nice job there by Caleb Journey, powering up the middle. Another senior for the Senators.
Yeah.
I looked through their roster. I believe they have about 6-7 seniors. They're a much smaller team than the Pirates, but they are bringing out a lot of talent. They do have some key pieces that they like to use. 2nd and 9. Irwin in the pistol formation takes a snap, hands it off. William Journey trying to make a hole, and he'll get about 2-3 yards on that carry.
Nice job there. Journeys.
No.
Squeezing through.
Journey's making a little bit of space for the Senators. William Journey, our impact player of the game. He's approaching 1,000 yards. I think what I heard is he could be hitting that mark in this game, depending on how it goes. He has been quite honestly, the best weapon that West has this year.
Definitely.
They are struggling. They have kind of fell off since the 9-0 team we saw a couple years ago, but they're still looking pretty good. Snap, Irwin takes it, pitches it to Journey, powering ahead, and he will be stopped short. So it'll be about 4th and 2.
You know, like we said, Journey's powering up the side, powering up the middle, doing whatever they can to get that ball moving. That seems to be their best weapons.
West will set it up again as they'll make some switches. Bring on, looks like they'll bring Bradford back on at wide receiver.
Maybe try to get a few pass plays in.
I mean, 4th and 2, you got your best weapon at running back. You got to maybe try and run it again. Then again, Pirates got their run defense out there. As they'll set it up, you see Swords on that outside. He's looking to maybe rush that edge again. And Irwin does take that snap. Throw.
Caught.
It is caught. What a catch. And like we said, Luke Bradford, who just came back on, caught it in traffic against Micaiah Matthews, and it'll be a first down for the Senators.
Yeah, that was an amazing catch, even under pressure. And two or three people on him. Great catch.
I saw Micaiah try to swat that ball away, but he kept control of it, brought it into his chest, and they were able to get the first down.
Very good reception there.
Drive stays alive. It'll be 1st and 10 again for the Senators. Bradford coming out to the left. Claber out to the right. Motion. Snap. Handoff. William Journey. William Journey trying to bust through the middle, and he'll get about a yard.
Like you said, Pirates with their run defense out on the field tonight, that's really powerful against a team like this with 1-2 run. Here comes another Facebook comment. Maybe. It is Patricia Sue Lawson. Thanks again for bringing us the game at home. Go Pirates.
And you'll meet a family member of Patricia later in the game whenever we head up to the control room. But for now, we get back to football. Irwin. Snap, looking, throw, and it is almost intercepted by Swords as it drops to the ground.
Nice job by Swords reading where that pass was going to go, reading the quarterback's eyes. Couldn't quite get there. Almost did, though.
He came over. He almost had it. You think he picks that ball off. It just adds to the already impressive game he's having. He's got 2 sacks. Could have had an interception there, and depending on if he could have kept the space and used it correctly, he could have had a pick 6 there and put some more points on the board.
And he definitely had the space right there.
Here we go. Looks like the Senators will come out. They're going to spread it out a little bit more. Put Bradford and Kleiber out to the left. Snap. Irwin drops back. Looking. Tipped up by Adkins. Incomplete. Nice job, Adkins, getting to the outside, knocking it down.
It was a very athletic play right there. Getting right in between the pass and the receiver. Perfect tip right there.
Senators bring out the punt team as Matthews will drop back again. They might try in that high arcing punt. Just make sure Matthews doesn't have any time to return it. Or maybe just pooch it down towards one of the corners. And they'll bring one more guy on for protection. It's number 42, Carl Howard, back to punt it. And it'll be that high arcing punt. And it bounces back. And it'll be downed by the Senators. That's number 23, Ryan Cecil.
Down around, 23, 24?
Yeah, about the 24-yard line is where that ball will be downed. So setting it up, we got Corey Maxey. Looks like the senior will get himself a chance. He'll enter the game.
This is the second time the Senators have had to punt this game. Offensive line kind of failing them a little bit, but maybe they can fix that before the half ends.
Horsley in the pistol formation. Moves Swords over to his left. Maxey in motion. Snap. Roll out looking. He's going to go to the big man, Maxey. He makes the catch, and he'll be brought down at about the 30-yard line.
Great play there by Corey Maxey.
All 6'6" of him making that catch.
It's an advantage for a wide receiver to have that height because they have that vertical over the opposing player.
Yeah, for sure, height's an advantage. And if you want an example of who that is, how about we go back last year, Tanner Holden, winning state player of the year his junior year. As we get going again, Swords gets the carry, powering ahead, and he'll get that first down.
Swords, powerful runner, just broke right up the middle right there.
Nice stop there by the Senator linebackers. That looks like it was led by number 42, Carl Howard. And you got William Journey coming back in the game for the Senators as they set it up again. You got Ruby set up to the right, a little bunch formation to the left. Horsley, snap, drops back, looking. Good pass rush here. They don't got much, but deep downfield, Gage Atkins will make the catch. He's
open.
Got no one near him. Going all the way, touchdown, Wheelersburg. 63 yards, Evan Horsley to Gage Atkins.
You see right here, no one is near him, and he's got all the space in the world. At that point, it's basically a foot race.
A little bit of improvisation there. You had Ruby on the out route down here near our side, but you saw Atkins. He was streaking up the middle of the field, cut back over towards the Senator sideline to make sure he had the space to run after he caught that football. PAT, Salmon sets it up again. Snap, hold, kick is up and good. Wheelersburg lead 21-0. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. You're watching Burgs Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Who do I play high school softball for? I play for my mom and dad who've never missed a game.
Whether they're playing for their teammates, their classmates, or their community, high school student athletes in Ohio learn important lessons they'll use for the rest of their lives, like respect for the rules and the value of hard work and sacrifice. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Ed. Look, we're going to take a look at some Facebook comments as we get ready to get going. Nathan Davis says that is BEA beautiful. That was a beautiful pass from Evan Horsley deep down the field. Found his man. They got in.
Another Facebook comment by Rosemary Gully. You guys are doing great work bringing us the game at our house in Alabama. Well, hello down there in Alabama.
Thanks for watching Pirate Football as they set up to kick it off again. Braxton Salmons. They've kicked it short every time, so you got to wonder if they'll do it again, and they will. Little pooch kick, and it's recovered by the Senators. And that was by
number 10, Brandon Porter.
Brandon Porter, nice job. 51 seconds left. Looks like you got a pass first formation out there as you got three receivers. And looks like they're all checking their little coach playbook on their wrist to make sure they know what they're doing. As they come out 21-0, Wheelersburg leads 51 seconds. 1st and 10 for the Senators. Mitchell Irwin in the shotgun. Motion. And a snap. Handoff. Moving up the field and brought down with William Journey.
Around the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. After that reaction, you saw there might have been a fumble, but not to be. And players down.
Looks to be a West Sider.
That's William Journey who was down.
William Journey's been a key player for the Senators. Hope he's not hurt too bad, but don't want him to get hurt again, definitely.
Looks like we got some player changes out there. Kenny Sanderlin, the freshman, will enter the game here in the first quarter. And as well, you see on the line, Lane Charles will enter the game. 2nd and 7, 28 seconds and counting. Mitchell Irwin in the shotgun. 2 to his left. Snap. Rolls out looking. He's going to throw against his body, picked off by Gage Adkins. Adkins moving down the sideline. He's got blockers, and it's going to be his second touchdown of the game. Pick six, Gage Adkins. And the Pirates will just add on to their lead.
Great charge there by Gage Adkins. He had half the defensive line in front of him blocking. You just really got to do a good job right there, and he did just that. He ran it all the way into the house for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's in there at linebacker right now, but the freshman Kenny Sanderlin, usually a quarterback out there throwing a big block. Right there, him and Adam Vastine cleared the way for Adkins to go into the end zone to add the fourth touchdown of the first quarter for the Pirates. The PAT here to come. Salmons will kick it away. Dorr will hold. Hold, kick up and good. Wheelersburg will lead 28-0. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. You are watching Burgs Sports Network. Whew. It is a rough one for the Senators, but they are coming off 6 straight losses. So
definitely hard to put up with a disadvantage at this point in the game. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. You still have 3 more to go. You're just kind of wondering at this point, what are the Senators thinking on the sideline trying to prepare for the next 3 quarters?
Yeah, their senior weapon, William Journey, went down with injury. So see what.
Another Facebook comments. Betsy Lawson, Parker Eaton. Nice play.
Yeah, big play there from Adkins, getting that pick, moving down the sideline. He had blockers the whole way.
Definitely. Almost half the defensive line was on there with him.
He really pushed it down. You saw Mitchell Irwin came across. He was kind of throwing against his body, so it was kind of a tough play. He's had to do that multiple times, but this time it didn't work out. 28-0. Salmons will come out. They've kicked it short every time. Let's see if they'll do it again. Checks around. Refs give him the go-ahead. Here comes Salmons. Change of plans. It looks like they wanted to go for that little pooch kick across the middle as West brings someone to.
And it is a deep kick.
It's a deep kick. It's muffed. Big hit!
Ooh.
On the outside, it's Micaiah Matthews.
Leaning with his shoulder there. Put the kibosh on that play.
Big old hit. Watch this. He muffed it. Matthews came up, dropped the shoulder, and laid him out.
3 seconds left. Don't know what the Senators are going to do here. Hopefully maybe go for a pass play, maybe go for a run play and try to get open. Trying to create space.
Wow. What a hit from Micaiah Matthews. I mean, he really just brought it there. I mean, wow.
That was impressive.
Here we go. Irwin trying to evade. He can't do it. Sack there. Luke Miller, the senior, getting to him. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Wheelersburg 28, West 0. And instead of going to commercial, we're going to send it up to the control room. Tom, take it away.
Thanks, Gavin. I'm Tom Valance. Go ahead and mute us first. Pete Newman at the controls. Garris Carell here has been helping us out this year. He's a graduate of OU Southern, of the media program, so he's been a great help this year. But this is the control room for Burgs Sports Network. Pete there at the controls. That's the TriCaster where he switches between all the different camera angles and brings you your replays and the Facebook stream. Right here, this next computer here is the graphics, and we kind of watch the Facebook stream there. And this computer here in front of me is what we use to communicate with our crew and look up scores and stuff for the other games. So you have Gavin and David there in the press box with Allie running the scoreboard. Let's go to our cameraman. They didn't zoom in, did they? We'll get to our cameraman later on, so we'll send it back up to Gavin. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for that, Tom. We'll get right back to it here in the second quarter. Wheelersburg with a huge lead, 28-0. It's been quite a good one for the Pirates. Can't say much for the Senators as they'll get going again. Pirates, they have really just put the pain on the Senators. As you see, thankfully, he did go down with injury earlier. William Journey will enter the game as the Senators set up in an I formation. 1st and 10. Snap, handoff, and he is ran back. That was not Caleb Journey. That is Mitchell Balmer on the carry.
Senators have been running different people all night. First with the Journeys, the brothers, and then with Palmer trying to get some yards.
That'll move it to 3rd and 12. 11:30 left in the second quarter. Pirates looking to put another statement on. Not that they need another one, but nice job. The Pirates have really been a disciplined team as well tonight. They've not had any penalties. They've kept it working well. As Irwin sets up 3rd and 12, he drops back. Screen packs. He's got William Journey heading to the outside. Journey makes one miss. He'll be brought down a couple yards short. Never mind, not a couple yards short. No, they're going to give it to him. First down, Senators. That's
one of the first of the night. You got to give it to the Senators pushing through for that first down.
So, 1st and 10. The Pirates were not able to hold them. I mean, the whole offensive line left Irwin back there. He had about 2 seconds to get rid of that football. He got it to his man, though. I formation, or pistol formation. Snap. Irwin hands it off. It's William Journey again. And he's not able to get anywhere. 1 yard.
Like we've said all night, Journey. Both of them just rushing the heck out of this game.
Little personnel change. Sanderlin will check in for Jay Holsinger at linebacker. Senators back out. It'll be 2nd and 9 on their own 34-yard line. 10 minutes left in the second. Snap. Looking. Irwin throws. And it's completed.
Looked to be a gain of about 6 on that pass play.
Looks like for a second maybe you saw Ruby knocked it away, but they're able to do it as some more personnel will come on. You got Mason Montgomery, Ian Fannin, and Josh Clark will come on. You got Montgomery in at the linebacker. Fannin at corner. You see right there, number 4, Josh Clark at your safety. As they set it up again, Irwin in the pistol formation. He's got one receiver to his left, one to his right. Snap. 3-step drop, rolling out, looking. He doesn't have much. He'll chuck it deep, and a little bit of chuck and duck there as he got out of the pocket. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up 4th and 4.
They've gone for it. They've punted away. Looks like they're bringing on their punt team. This is the 3rd one they've had to punt away tonight. The coach over there probably thinking they should change a few things in their offense. But, Pirate defense just hammering away tonight.
Back on to punt again for the Senators. So, with this drive, if the Pirates are to score again due to OHSA rules, it will be a running clock as they'll set it up and punt it away. And it will be picked up by Matthews, and he'll be brought down right where it was. It'll be a running clock in the second half after 30 points are scored. So the Pirate offense will come back out. That was Eli Tilley getting up to make the stop. And they'll keep their man on the field, Evan Horsley. But it looks like the backup quarterback will be out there as well, Aaron Masters. So maybe they might be switching it up. Maybe a little bit of trickery could come out here.
Masters has been known to pass first, run later. Maybe he'll do that tonight.
I'm going to have to correct you there. Masters will line up in the slot. In motion. And they'll fake it to him. Throw outside. They give it to, I believe that's Adam Vastine on the catch. And he'll stumble forward for as many yards as he can get.
Oh, fumble.
Oh, it was a
Recovered
fumble.
by the Senators.
West got it. A big play for the Senators as they'll get it in their own territory. I didn't see that ball pop loose.
Neither did I.
I thought Vastine was just fighting forward for some yards, but it turns out it was fumbled, so they'll set it up again. That fumble was forced and recovered by the same guy, Joe Igaz.
Wow. Devastating for the Pirates tonight.
I wouldn't call it devastating, but it's first black mark on their game. They set it up again. Handoff. Powering up the middle. That's number 35 for the Senators. Mitchell Molnar on the carry. West, they're going to await their play call as they'll send their runner out. One to the left, one to the right. Snap, handoff. It's to Molnar again. Molnar powering forward, and he'll be brought down about 3 yards away from the marker.
You know, they've been in this situation before, third down and short. Kind of wonder what they'll do here.
If I've been able to keep track correctly, I think they're about 1 and 4 on on third down opportunity so far as they get going again. You got Molnar sticking in the backfield. Mitchell Irwin will set it up in motion. Snap. Gives it to him again, powering up. He'll get the first. Maybe.
Looks to be a yard short, Gavin.
He'll be a yard short. Really quick, we're going to send it back up to Tom in the control room. Tom?
I just want to remind everybody of the Facebook poll that we're having. If you want to vote, when you have no votes so far for the favorite Burgs Sports Network broadcast this year, you put in that word there. If you want the football game for Ashland, put FB Ashland, VB Notre Dame, B Sock Webster, and so on and so forth. So we'll leave those on the screen for just a minute. If you want to vote on that, just put that in your comment. Back to Gavin.
QB sneak. Irwin trying to get it, and he will be. Let's see what kind of spot they give him.
Maybe a fumble.
Looks like Irwin fell on it himself. And they might call the chain gang out for measurement. Nope, first down. So here they come again. Nice job. Mitchell Irwin powering through. He gets the first down. So that'll be a fourth down conversion for the Senators. They'll try and get something here as they now set up at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going to keep their power back. Mitchell Nalmer out there. Snap. Handoff. Luke Bradford trying to get to the outside. Fumble. Recovered by the Pirates.
Nice job by the Pirates there trying to force that fumble.
And they're going to call him down. A nice run there by Bradford. I guess the ground forced that, but they'll set it up again. Seth Denny was the one to make the stop. Twenty-three-yard line, 2nd and 4. Irwin sets up in the pistol formation. Motion. Snap. Fakes the handoff to Bradford. Handoff up the middle. And Molnar is brought down at about the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Something we haven't seen really in this game. West is really starting to move the ball well against the Pirates.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe they just had to get comfortable with the ball. Maybe they had to get comfortable with the field. You know, you just don't know.
Third and 1. Here we go. Snap handoff up the middle. Molnar will be pushed back, but will they give him it?
Doesn't look like it.
And he might be short by about the length of an eyelash. Fourth and inches, so Pirates will bring on some big boys. You got Blake Richardson in there to maybe stuff up that middle.
Yeah, they've been in this situation once before this game. Maybe they can turn it over one more time.
Watch the QB sneak, and they will. Flags all over the place. Dead ball. False start, West Senators, so that'll push them back.
That'll be about 4th and 6. Tough for the West Senators trying to get that, first couple points on the board, maybe get a touchdown or a field goal.
So let's see what they try and do here. They're most likely going to go for it at 4th and 6. They haven't brought on the punt team yet, but we got a couple votes in. Football Ashland so far is the favorite so far. Make sure everybody keeps voting. Comment below that exact phrase if that's what you want. Irwin drops back, out route. Luke Bradford, incomplete pass, and it'll be a turnover on downs for the Pirates.
Pirates with the ball again, maybe trying to, put some more points on the board, make it a steady lead before halftime. 4 minutes left. It's tough to run all the way down the field, but I believe they can do it.
28-0, 4 minutes left. Wheelersburg's going to try and move it down the field and try and get it above 30 points so they can have a quick tick clock. Personnel change. You'll see number 13, Case Dyer, will enter the game for the first time. And L.J. Payton will enter the game at wide receiver. Horsley in the backfield snap, and he'll hand it off, wrapped up in the backfield. Case Dyer going nowhere.
Pirates trying to get some new faces on the board. Case Dyer here with this run. Handoff. Couldn't get anywhere. Brought down hard. Senators really stepping it up on defense tonight.
That was a good job. Number 58 getting back there in the backfield. That's Blake Partlow. He is one of those other seniors that West has. Nice job bringing down Dyer, not getting nowhere. Snap. Drops back looking. Horsley, shovel pass, and they give it to, I believe that was Lane Charles.
Getting about the line of scrimmage there. Nice instinct there by Horsley, giving it to Lane Charles with that shovel pass. Wasn't exactly intended to have him run it, but it sure worked out in the Pirates' favor.
The backup tight end getting in there, making a play. So they'll set it up. Dyer will remain in the backfield. 3rd down. 2:40 left. Motion. Snap. Horsley looking out for the screen. Fires it hard, incomplete to Micaiah Matthews. So it'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Pirates.
This is the first 4th down the Pirates have seen. Kind of wondering what they're doing here.
I'm gonna give you a shock here. They're gonna punt it away. It's gonna be Braxton Salmons coming on to punt this ball. So they're gonna punt it away deep in their own territory. 28-0 up. No reason to pull any trickery out. Salmons back deep to punt it. You got number 27 back deep to return. That's Brandon Anderson. And it'll be a timeout for the Pirates. They'll take a timeout. Wheelersburg up 28-0. They'll have a 4th down. It'll be a minute timeout. So, nice job by the Pirates so far. They've really moved the ball well on offense. However, this drive is a little bit, just a little stalled.
Yeah, they've had a little trouble. They have had a turnover on a fumble. Now it's at 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt it away.
Real quick, I'm going to recognize our cameraman. You got our field camera guy, Colson Arnold, down there on the field. He's been down there every game this season.
Let's see if we can give him a wave.
Let's see if we can get a wave.
There he is. Howdy, Colson.
Up on the other side, you got Zach Whitley. Why don't you let's see if we can get Zach to give him a wave.
There he is.
There's our man. Zach is doing it this game, but so far this season you've seen Austin Collier's been handling the duties up there on top, and there's flags on that play. It'll be a delay game against the Pirates, so they'll do it again. Yeah, it's really a team effort here on Burgs Sports Network. It takes quite a bit of us to get the job done.
It takes about a week to get all the information in.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but we do it for all of you. Working hard, getting this football game out. Pirate football, always fun to watch. As you got Salmons back deep to punt this ball away. 4th and 15, 2:31 left in the second quarter. Snap. Salmons, a booming punt as it'll actually stray off. Almost stays in, bouncing down the sideline. It'll go out at about the 49-yard line.
Nice punt there by Braxton Salmons, getting it right down the field. About the 45, 48-yard line, somewhere between there. 48.
At halftime, I'll send it up to Tom again. He'll talk a little bit about the volleyball game we saw last night, and it was quite a doozy.
It sure was.
Close. Every single set was close, and we had a little bit of a surprise delay there as well. Irwin, he'll hand it off. Bradford getting to the outside, spun around, brought down for about a yard.
You said there was a delay last night. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what it was.
West will come out. They are trying to get anything they can before the end of this half. It'll be 2nd and 9. Irwin, shotgun, drops back, looking. He's got Bradford. Almost picked off. Nice job, Vastine jumping the route, but he drops it.
You see there, he just got a hand on it. Not quite controlled, but effort was there.
Seemed like he was a little upset with himself trying to make that play, but
definitely.
Sometimes it just doesn't bounce your way. 3rd and 9. Expect a pass play here, and it will be 3-step drop, pump fake. Looking, he doesn't have much. He'll be sacked.
Looks to be
combination there.
Loss of 1.
Combination sack there. You got Brady Warner and Jackson Coons leading the charge on that. And we'll have a timeout here on this 4th down upcoming. 136 left, 28-0 Wheelersburg Leagues. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Nick Foligno of the Columbus Blue Jackets. From the youth leagues all the way up to the NHL, sportsmanship is one thing that we can all have in common. The thrill of competing is great, but how we compete is important. Sports can teach kids so many more lessons than just winning and losing, and we can all make this experience a positive one that builds character and makes memories that last a lifetime. In the stands and on the ice, we can all do our part to make this a great event. Together, let's all respect the game.
This message brought to you by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back to the Ed. 28-0 Wheelersburg leads over West. We got a couple more votes. Looks like it's leaning towards Ashland. That was quite a fun broadcast, if I got to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Late field goal by Braxton Salmons. Yeah, that was one of our best this year. Looks like fans agree. Keep voting, and we will have the results at the end of halftime, as this ball will be punted away, and it'll bounce, probably just stop right there at about the 27-yard line. So Wheelersburg will take over.
You know, possession's been mostly favoring Wheelersburg tonight.
Look at the bottom of your screen, we got some score updates from around the area. Ironton leading 13-0 over Portsmouth. That's going to be huge for playoff implications. Memphis leading 13-0 over Valley. If Memphis wins, they could lock themselves up a playoff spot. Jackson versus Chillicothe got Jackson up 20-0. Wellston and Benton County. Wellston's actually down in that game, which could really hurt their playoff positioning. And you got Waverly leading over Oak Hill in the first quarter. They bring it out again. And it's Horsley all by himself back there, but they'll hand it off. And it's Micaiah Matthews breaking free, fumbled it, and he'll fall on it.
It looks like he recovered it.
Ball security's been a little bit of an issue for the Pirates here, but Matthews thankfully could fall on that one.
Yeah, just kind of hit at the right place at the right time where he fell on that.
It looked like he wasn't really expecting – it looked like he really didn't expect anyone to catch up with him, but nice job by snap, handoff, pitch play. They're going to give it to Hunter Ruby. Ruby heading to the outside. Lead block as the quarterback, and he'll be hit out of bounds. A little bit of trickery there. I thought they were going to look back to Horsley on that play. It looked like they wanted to, but Horsley didn't get free enough, so they just told Ruby to run with it. Pirates set it up again. Horsley pistol formation. And they'll bring Adkins back on at tight end. Snap, looking. He's got Peyton. Moving to the outside. Going quick. And he'll be brought down. Nice job. Luke Bradford getting out there to bring him down, but Peyton using his speed to get to that outside. And Pirates will get to the line quits and spike it. 40 seconds left. At this point, let's see here, 40. Yeah, they're in field goal range. I was talking to him about it earlier, Braxton Salmons. He, school record for longest field goal is 47 yards or 46 yards. So he's already got close to that one earlier this season against Ashland. He kicked a 45-yarder. And right now he'd be set up near that 40-yard mark. I think he'd be kicking about a 43-yard field goal here. But they're going to run a couple more plays, see if they can get him better position. Horsley will drop back, looking over the middle. Who needs your kicker when, you almost got into the end zone as Ruby dropped it.
Almost caught there, almost put him up before halftime. 4th and 2. No one's coming off the sideline. Looks like they're going for it.
So Pirates will set it up again. They're gonna keep all their guys up there. 3rd and 2 at the 21-yard line. It will be 3rd and 2.
Play clock winding down.
Motion. Snap. They'll hand it off. Matthews up the middle. He's got space. Matthews burning everyone into the end zone.
And a touchdown.
I'm going to say it again. Who needs your kicker when you make plays like that? Touchdown, Wheelersburg. That's their 5th touchdown of the game. The 3rd alone by Micaiah. That's 2nd by Micaiah Matthews today. He's the 2nd player to get his 2nd touchdown. Matthews has 2. Atkins has 2. Ruby has 1. So above 30 points now when we come back in the second half. It will be a running clock.
See Matthews here. Just made himself a lot of space right there.
27 seconds left. Hunter Thomas snap. Casey Dorr hold. Kick is up. Jackson 2. And you're in the half. We're going to take a break. Wheelersburg is rolling towards their 7th SOC title in a row. You're watching Burgs Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Will Trapp from Columbus Crew SC. Playing soccer for my high school team helped me reach my goal of playing in the MLS and included winning a state championship. That's a thrill I will never forget. But please remember that how we play the game is just as important as wins and losses. Sports can teach kids so many life lessons, and we all have a part to play in making this a positive experience that builds character. In the stands and on the field, let's all do our part to respect the game.
This message brought to you by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back to the Ed as we got a 35-0 score. And I'll have a little weather update with here my co-host David. Tell us what the weather's looking like here tonight.
It's a brisk 39 degrees, and most of these players are out there in short-sleeve shirts. So, it's got to be really cold out there for them.
They're tough. They'll get through it. But let's take a look at our favorite broadcast this year so far. Ashland still ahead 60%, but we got a little show for Webster, the boys soccer game. That was quite an intense one. Wheelersburg did pull away, winning that 3-1 as Salmons will boot this away. Picked up, and another big hit, Ian Fannin. Nothing much for the Senators as they are stuffed again.
Nice job there, Ian Fannin. Seeing where that punt was going through the air, finding the guy who got the ball, and just, really getting that tackle in.
Nice job. Brandon Anderson tried to make something of it. We got a comment here. Buford Keeney. Glad the Berg got their game together after those first few. It wasn't looking too good. I'm going to actually correct you there. It was after the first few in the second quarter. They looked very good in the first quarter, 28-0. But that's just for this game. The entire season they've done pretty well. They have really cleaned it up at the end, but the first few really weren't that good. They almost started 0-3. And there's the fumble on the play, and Wheelersburg recovered it, and they have a chance to knock through a field goal with 9 seconds left. So the Pirates aren't done.
Gavin, I say they go for a touchdown. They're bringing on, their offense, quarterback, sending them all out there.
Corey Maxey, big man, red zone threat. So I just want to correct myself there, Buford. He did mean the first few games of the season. I was kind of thinking in the mindset of this game, but Pirates did start out a little rough as they get going here. Horsley, snap, looking. He will target to the end zone. Corey Maxey's got a jump ball, and he drops it.
Knocked loose.
2.8 seconds left, almost, and they'll bring on the kicking team. Braxton Salmons will kick it.
Gavin, looks like we were both right. They were going to kick it, and they were going to try to go for a pass play.
So they tried to give him a shot. He almost was able to come up with it, but nice job by the corner to break it up. On the West Senators side, that was number 23, Ryan Sissel, to break it up. So they'll come on to kick this away. Door will hold. They have a lot up there to try and block this one. 39 yards. It's not an easy one. Kick is up.
And it is good.
He had the distance, and it will be good. A nice kick. Braxton Salmons will take us into halftime, 38-0. We're going to go on a break. Wheelersburg is rolling. Halftime. We'll be right back on Burgs Sports Network.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard. I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to throw on my uniform after school.
Pirates and the Deegan Warriors will face off in the regional semifinal at Logan High School last night. Up early 4-3 in the first set. The Pirates with some good defense by Kylie Barney as she gets a block to put the Pirates up 5-3. Next point now. Allie McQuay finds the line and the Pirates jump out to 6-3. Later on, Riley Meeker gets in on the action with the kill to put the Pirates up Now 8-3. Later on in the set, Pirates looking to their middle hitter, Kylie Barney, and she knocks it down. Pirates now up 14-8. The Warriors will storm back, though, to tie it up at 20. With a good block. And that'll be the theme throughout the night. Now tied at 20. Emily Boggs makes a nice decision and finds an opening down the line. Pirates up 21-20. Medina will come right back to tie it again on this kill. And we go back and forth, and it'll be tied at 23. After this point by the Warriors off the block. Now tied at 23. Pirate defense here. The block by Kylie Barney will set up set point. A good volley will ensue until this middle hit by Kylie Barney gives the Pirates a set win, 25-23. Now in the second set, Pirates up 14-9. When Bergen serves this ace to give them a 15-9 lead. Medina will battle back though, and even take the lead here, up 18-16. The Pirates will battle back with 2 straight points. Riley Meeker with a nice kill there to close it to 1. And then the Warriors can't send one back over, and we're tied at 18. Now we're tied at 19. Kylie Barney with a vicious block. 22-21. Medina will battle back again, and we're tied at 22. Medina manages to get at the set point. But Riley Meeker makes a play, and we're tied at 24. Next point now. Bergen with the serve. Set backside to Allie McQuay. Warriors send it back over. McQuay will get another swing at it here. Or after a free ball from Medina. Backside to McQuay again. Off the tip, and it's now set point for the Pirates. But Medina, excuse me, that puts the Pirates up by 1, 27-26. Pirates now with the set point. Kylie Barney with the kill. And the Pirates win the second set, 28-26. Third set, the Pirates go up 5-1, then the lights go out. There'll be a slight delay. The lights will come back on. And the third set was just like the others, a back and forth affair. The Pirates will manage to open up a 21-15 lead. But Medina will, of course, battle back. Now 22-20. Medina closes the gap here to make it 22-21. Now we're tied at 22. Medina will take a 23-22 lead. Right here, 23-22, Medina. Pirates will have the battle back, and they will. They answer with the kill by Meeker. Match point right here coming up. They'll set middle to Riley Meeker, and the Pirates will advance to play Berlin Highland on Saturday night. Let's take a look at the final box score. Wheelersburg wins first set 25-23, second set 28-26, third set 25-23, 3-0 for the match. They advance to play Berlin Highland on Saturday at 2. Let's look at some of the stats. McQuay, 15 kills, 13 digs. Barney, 15 kills, 6 blocks. Meeker, 11 kills, 10 digs. Bergen, 7 kills, 18 digs. Jolly, 16 digs. Darnell, 13 digs. And the Pirates are now 26-0 and have won all 73 sets.
Here was Coach Perry after the game. Probably the most drama-filled game you guys have had all year. 2 sets being won in almost extra points, and obviously the power outage during the third set. Just talk about kind of what your players had to go through to win this.
I tell you, they had to go through a lot of adversity, and they were able to focus. They were able to execute when our backs were up against the wall, and that just shows the character of these girls. And they've been doing it all year, but I was worried about being pressed. How are we going to act when we're being pressed by a team? And they didn't act any different than they've acted all year. They just executed and they finished those games off. And of all the years of coaching, I've never seen the lights go out, so that was pretty interesting. So, couldn't have come at a worse time, though. We were on a roll. I wish we could have finished that one out, but we kind of got some momentum off of that time out.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
This is what matters. This is beyond X.
Under the direction of Miss Mallory Scaife, Assistant Director Mr. Ty Bender, and Color Guard Instructor Miss Kelly Painter, here is your 2019 Wheelersburg Pirate Marching Band! Tonight's performance will feature music from the Academy Award-winning Rocky film. From the 1977 most recognizable song from the Rocky movie was written by Mr. Bill Conti.
I'd go around that shed and I'd look up at them. They're all sitting
Beginning with
there
an epic pump of
wings are
fanfare.
set, ready to go, and it's like, I just stay
Here
away.
is Gonna Fly Now.
Usually, if there's a tree right by, one of them will sit right there at that tree and watch the nest from that tree going out. And that's right there, and it's a center.
Now, I've been told that you can actually, if you can take it down tonight, I guess wait to fall with everything off, get them down and break them up. Try to get up there, like an autopsy or something on it, break them down, sell them. Get about 30-35%.
Come across the come across the old car that I got off of Jason's dad. Jack Daniel's father. I'm sorry, Jim
Jim Beam the Can.
It belonged to Jason's dad.
Is it?
And mine got it done, but it's never been right.
Yeah, it's just see, that's what Carly used to do.
Just $9.99.
We would like to take a moment and recognize our seniors and thank them for their time with us. Our first senior is Austin Myers, who is our tenor player. Unfortunately, he is not able to be with us this evening. He is the son of Heather Myers. Austin is a 5-year member of the band and would like to thank him for his time in our band. Our second senior is Isaac Osborne, our cymbal player.
And as soon as you break the seal,
Outside the band, he volunteers at Sierra Haven Scuba Dives and attends Porter Free Will Baptist Church. Isaac has also earned the rank of Eagle Scout. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for cheering him on this far and hopes that he can have their support in the future after high school. He'd also like to thank his sisters, Hannah and Allison, for listening to him in his times of need. His favorite band memory will be when he got home early, an hour before everyone else. He and his friends with the whole entire bus, including the bus driver, to start dancing Watch Me Whip. Our last senior is Miss Riley O'Leary. Riley is our senior twirlist for the marching band. Outside the band, she is involved in the Key Club, yearbook staff, mixed chorus, competitive baton twirling, dance, music school of the school productions, and spring tennis. She would like to thank her Friday night support moms, along with Miss Mallory Scaife, Mr. Bender, Miss Kelly Painter, for turning this program around for the better. She would also like to thank Shane Bowling for announcing every game, every dance and baton coach she has had for the past 12 years. She also would like to thank her parents, her family, and friends for allowing her and supporting her. Lastly, she thanks the amazing school and the community for allowing her this opportunity. Her favorite band member is getting to the outstanding opportunity to perform in the 2017 football state final game in Canton, Ohio. In this next song, we will showcase our featured twirler, Miss Riley O'Leary. From the band Chicago, here is the 1970 hit, 25 or 6 to 4.
Welcome back to Ed Miller Stadium as we kick off the second half of this matchup. Wheelersburg 38, West 0, halftime. The first half was pretty eventful. With our poll, football versus Ashland was the Facebook broadcast favorite broadcast we've done this year. Wheelersburg boys soccer against South Webster was second, and volleyball versus Notre Dame, girls soccer versus St. Joe, and football versus Waverly came in a close third.
All right, great. Glad we could do that poll, see what the fans thought of our broadcast this year. We got another comment here. Patricia Sue Lawson. So proud of our Pirate Band. Great job. You sound fantastic. Way to go to the Burg Band. They've quite improved this year. They've done very well.
Yes,
putting on a
definitely.
show every halftime. And they've been a really good motivator for the Pirates this year. I'm going to get in, before we get into highlights, and we got another comment here from Mark Smith. Thanks for streaming the games. Go Berg. Yeah, we do a lot to get these games out. A lot of research going in this week. Before we get in, I'm going to do a little bit of something I've wanted to do. College football preview for tomorrow. Games we got going on. We got Michigan versus Maryland. I know you Ohio State fans listening don't like me saying that, but it's got to be done. You got Virginia Tech versus Notre Dame. That's going to be quite an exciting game. Notre Dame trying to fight their ways back up the rankings after losing a couple heartbreakers early in the season. You got Georgia versus Florida. That's going to be your game of the week, number 8 versus number 6. Both teams with only one loss. You got Cincinnati versus East Carolina. So any UC alum listening, you got that game to watch at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then your late night. And then coming up later on the 6th, you got Miami of Ohio against the Ohio Bobcats. So now, let's move in to the game we got going on right here. Let's look at some first half highlights.
Micaiah Matthews here with his first touchdown, finding space, getting open. He's great on the ground, extremely fast. And then Evan Horsley here with the QB scramble, getting into the end zone.
And then later you saw here, deep pass downfield, 63 yards. Gage Adkins brought it all the way home. Pirates were up 3 scores quick and early. But Adkins wasn't done. Very next possession on defense, he had a line of blockers leading him to the end zone for a pick 6 and put them up by 4 scores. Watch here again, Adam Vastine and Kenny Sanderlin led the way on that blocking trail and just opened up a perfect hole for him to bring that one all the way home. Next, you had snap here, faked the jet sweep, gave it Matthews. Matthews had one man touch him, but it wasn't much. You could have brought him down. Salmons would end the half with a field goal. We got some stats here real quick. Wheelersburg, 8 rushes on the ground, 8 rushes, 108 yards on the ground, 7 for 12 to the air for 154 yards. That's a total of 262. Every time they've had a third down, they haven't converted it, going 0 for 2, and they have 1 turnover. Portsmouth West, 24 carries, 15 yards on the ground, 4 for 11 through the air for 60 yards, 75 yards total. They're 1 for 9 on third downs with 2 turnovers. Let's get back to some football here as they'll kick it away, and it'll be an onside kick recovered by Casey Dorr. So we're going to get into a running clock second half. So third quarter getting underway. The ball will be spotted at 41-yard line, their own 41. Looks like Masters will come on, and looks like he will relieve Horsley.
Remember last time Masters came on, he was the slot. So
he'll line up at quarterback. He'll relieve Horsley's duties. The senior took all the snaps in the first quarter, got them ahead huge. As Swords gets the carry here, powering forward, and he'll get it 1 play, 1 first down. A little bit of a late hit there, but it won't be caught there. First down as they'll get onto their own side of the field.
The Pirate offense has been powerful tonight. Evan Horsley leading the first half with 5 touchdowns for the Pirates.
I think we'll have a pretty quick pace for second half as we're already under a minute gone. Masters takes a snap, gives it Peyton. Peyton to the outside, trying to use his speed. Tries to cut it back.
Several flags on the play.
And they'll grab his jersey and throw him out of bounds. Penalty flags all over the place. Let's see what we got here. Umpire Matt Oren coming out to make the call. Holding against the Pirates.
That's the first penalty on the Pirates this evening.
So, minus that delay of game, yes, it is the first kind of legit penalty they've had. It'll push them way back on that. It'll be 1st and 20, but it looks like 1st and a country mile. Masters sets up in the shotgun, takes a snap. He'll roll out. He doesn't have much. Peyton finds himself some space, gets open. He'll be hit out of bounds, getting back close near the marker.
It'll bring up maybe 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11, Masters trying to move the ball down the field as best he can while keeping that clock running. They don't have to worry about keeping it on the ground to make sure the clock stays running, as it is a running clock second half. 2nd and 11, Masters snap. He'll roll out to his left. Doesn't have much. Maybe looking to run. He'll stay back there trying to find something.
He'll
Can't
take it.
Stay in bounds, but he'll be knocked out. It'll be about 3rd and 9.
Smart at Masters, not finding anyone down the field, taking it into his own hands, at least getting 2 or 3 yards on that play.
He was trying his best to direct traffic there. Wasn't able to find a man, though. He tried to move Maxey to open space. Maxey wasn't able to find it. So Masters took it into his own hands and tried to get what he could. Gun formation. Masters setting up. Swords behind him. 3rd and 9. Snap. Looking. Throw out. Caught Ian Fannin. Not able to get anywhere. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll be 0 for 3 now on 3rd down conversions.
They've been pretty consistent with third down conversions this year. This game, not so much.
Yeah, they're trying to. Maybe they're just kind of slowing it down a little bit. Up 38-0. I mean, no reason to force anything. I mean, right now it's just all about getting reps for your second string guys. That's what they did. They brought in Masters. And now they'll get ready to punt this ball away. Braxton Salmon's out there. He did have quite a beautiful punt, if I must say, at the Valley game last week from about similar area. And he has one heading down towards that goal line, staying in bounds, and it'll bounce out at about the 9-yard line. Nice punt there, Braxton Salmons.
Braxton Salmons has been extremely consistent this year.
That'll be a 45-yard punt, as we'll see another comment here. And it's Brenda Preston. Great job, guys. Great to sit here in the warm house while watching the game on a frosty, cold night. And it is, as we've dropped another degree, 38 degrees here at the Ed, as the Senators will set up inside their own 10. Make sure you keep commenting if you're watching from out of town or just watching from anywhere. Make sure you comment where you're watching from, as the Pirates will pound back the Senators as they don't go anywhere. And it'll be 4 or 5 tacklers to stuff them.
He looked to be dropped around the 4 or 5 yard line. Couldn't tell quite there.
As Senators will come up, set it again. They'll set it up. Snap. Handoff to the outside. It's Luke Bradford trying to make space. He can't really do it. He'll be brought down behind the line. 2-yard loss.
Pirate defense stuffing it back there. Great job by them.
And substitution here. Looks like the Pirates will bring on number 43. That'll be Levi Myers coming on, as they'll bring off senior Jackson Coons. 3rd and 12 inside their own 10. Pirates really putting the pressure on. Looking to maybe force another turnover on downs or a dangerous punting position. Snap. Drops back, looking. He'll run across the line. Shovel pass to the outside. That's Luke Bradford. He's hit.
Big hit.
Big. At about the 15-yard line. So it'll bring up about 4th and 5.
Wes has been in this situation many times before tonight. 4th and short.
Nice job there. A little bit of innovation by the quarterback, Mitchell Irwin. And they'll bring on the punt team to punt this ball away. Number 42, Carl Howard, out to punt it away. Changing it up, who's returning? I believe that's Ian Fannin back deep. And he'll punt it away. Or no, it's Casey Dorr back deep. And it'll bounce out at about the 39-yard line.
Excellent field position for the Pirates. Another comment. Let's see who this is.
We got another comment coming in. Kim Mullen-Harris, so happy you guys do this and I can watch while I work. That's what we do it for. We watch it. We get it out there. So if you can't make it out, you can always watch the Pirates. You can watch the Pirates doing what they do. Laney Irwin comments, "Go Berg, yeah, yeet." Laney Irwin, a bit of a celebrity around here after hitting her big shot in the regionals last year for girls basketball. Case Dyer on the carry there, getting about 10 yards.
Case Dyer's had a few runs this evening. First, getting stuffed pretty short about at the line of scrimmage, and here doing really well.
And we got our man Tom Balance making a comment, watching from the control room, nice and warm.
It's a little cold out here.
A little cold down here. You guys are kind of leaving us high and dry, but.
In our headsets, he's saying, "Suck it up, you babies."
Handoff outside. Ian Fannin, he's got space. Trying to get it in, and he'll be knocked out at about the 17-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Pirates. Fannin doing a good job. Pirates making a bit of a change as we drop another degree down here at the Ed. Pirates, it looks like they made a change on the offensive line. Ethan Eisen, Brady Warner, Chase Conley, Will Whitley, and Gabe Welch will enter the game. And fumble on the play. Corey Maxey wasn't able to get it. And it is recovered by Maxey. So a little bit of a scare there, almost another turnover.
You see here, Maxey grabbed it right off the ground, shoveled right into his hands. If it bounced another way, maybe it would have gone to the Senators, but luckily it didn't.
There we go. They set it up again. A lot of second stringers in for the Pirates. You see your receivers are Clark, Fannin, and Maxey. Charles in motion. And now you got Fannin. Fakes the handoff, looking. Masters, he's got to roll out and improvise. Throw over top. He's got Corey Maxey just overthrown. Incomplete. Nice job by Masters to try and find his man, but he's unable to.
Another Facebook comment. It's my mother, Cassie Brown. Great job by the whole media team. Try and stay warm. Go Berg. Hashtag hi David. And as most people say on TV, hi Mom.
So Masters will set it up again. Pistol formation. Keeping the same personnel out there. Snap. Here we go. Hand off the middle. And he's brought down. No gain. It'll bring up 4th and 10. And here comes the kicking unit. He helped a lot. He helped us out a lot during soccer season. And he brought up Boomstick, and we got our guy Boomstick coming out. Braxton Salmon's on to attempt this field goal. Setting up from the 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard attempt, his second one of the night. Hunter Thomas snap, Casey Dorr hold, kick is up, and it is good. 41-0 as Braxton Salmons knocks through another field goal. Nice job by Salmons to get through. Yeah, like I said, watching his buddy Boomstick do his thing, Richard Saxby, he is doing his thing. His second field goal tonight, this one from a little bit closer, 35 yards. Yeah, Pirates are doing work, up 40 points already, and we're not even done. We still got another quarter to go.
Minute 53 left in here. Way to go, Jay and Drew Holsinger. Your crazy aunt loves you both and your sister.
And Pirates coming out. They're going to kick another one off. As Salmons getting ready to boot this one away. No backup kicker ready to go tonight as the usual backup is out of uniform tonight due to wisdom teeth. So they'll get it going. Salmon's coming out. He's going to try and boot this one away. And never mind, he'll pooch it. Heading towards the sideline. And it's almost. Casey Dorr was trying to get to it. It almost stayed in bounds, but it just clips the sideline. And that's all you need during these games.
There seems to be a flag on the field.
Illegal kick out of bounds. And as our PA announcer says, the Pirate kick goes out of bounds by inches. So close. Casey Dorr was right there to fall on that ball. So the ball will be spotted 35-yard line for the Senators to get it going. Clock will keep ticking on down as we head into the final minute 30 of this quarter. No quarterback change yet. The Senators are sticking with Mitchell Irwin. Handoff up the middle. It is senior Mitchell Malner bringing it. And it looks like we had, Malner, he didn't go nowhere. It looks like he maybe got a yard. Nice job, Josh Clark, to get in there for the stop. I set it up again. A lot of West, like I said, West, they don't have the numbers that Berg does. They're quite a smaller team, so not a lot of backups to bring in. They are sitting at 2-7, so this will be the end of the Senators' season after this game, win or lose. But looks like, I don't want to say it, but the result might already be decided as that pass is incomplete over the middle to Caleb Journey, and there's a flag on the play.
There seems to be a flag. Wait, never mind. Correction. Sorry about that.
And correction, it was picked up. We got a substitution here. Looks like senior Lane Charles will come off as Gabe Welch enters the game. Pirates setting it up. A lot of personnel change here. You see number 66 Drew Holsinger in there. Number 54 Will Whitley, and we'll have the end of the third quarter here. Wheelersburg leading 41-0. You're watching Burgs Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for the wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back to Ed Miller Stadium. Pirates up 41-0 as we head into this fourth quarter. Senators are currently with the ball as we get ready to finish this game out. I'm going to go ahead and say finish this blowout out, as the Pirates have absolutely dominated their competition here on senior night. Let's take a look at some stats for this third quarter. We got Wheelersburg, 304 total yards, only one turnover, to West having 81 total yards. As we get going here, again, Malner with a screen pass catch, and he is brought down by quite a few Pirates, led by Drew Holsinger and Hunter Thomas, as there is a flag on the play.
It is personal foul against the Pirates. If this is the second legitimate penalty of the night, just try to clean it up, I guess.
Pirates have held it to a minimum, but they got to keep it. They got to keep their heads, not do anything they might regret. Personal fouls this late in the game, you don't really look for that, but we'll get. We'll get going in. Here in a little bit, we'll have a player of the game poll once it's able to get up. We're having a little trouble in the control room. Your options will be Micaiah Matthews, Evan Horsley, Eli Swords, and Gage Adkins, as all of them have had some good contests here. As the snap is taken, Mitchell Irwin will hand it off to Malner. Malner powering up the middle, and
he'll get the first down.
He gets the first down, as Montgomery was able to run him down and bring him down.
This play here, just a powerful run here. Finds space, but then runs into a wall of Pirates there at the end of the run.
It'll be another first down for the Senators, 1st and 10. 10:30 left in the fourth quarter.
With 10 minutes left in the game, at this point, the Senators are just trying to keep it from being a blowout.
Here we go. Snap. Irwin fakes the handoff, rolls out, looking downfield. Throw, and he's got a man. And he will be wrapped up, brought down by quite a few Pirates. That looked like it might have been number 85, Caleb Journey, on that catch. Been a long time since we said that last name.
Yeah. They were strong at the beginning of the game and then just kind of disappeared. Now they're starting to pile back on the yards.
Yeah, it looked like earlier we saw William Journey get re-injured on a play. He's kind of hobbling off the field, so it looks like they went ahead and shut him down for the night. As here we have Malner going to the outside, and he'll be wrapped up and brought down by Mason Montgomery again.
And that'll be first down and then some.
So Pirates have had 2 shutouts so far this season, both against SOC opponents in Oak Hill and Valley.
Hoping to make it another one.
But West is knocking on the door, and the Pirates have had a tough time trying to stop them.
Very true. Pirates have here recently. They've let the Senators get 2 first downs.
1st and 10. Right here, they had a chance to bring him down the backfield. Luke Bradford making some space, trying to move it up the field, and he's brought down about a yard from where he started. Nice job, Luke Bradford, getting to the outside, but he's not able to get anything out of it. L.J. Payton, nice job on the tackle. Here they go again, setting up to the outside. You got Luke Bradford to the left, and you got Brandon Johnson, I believe, to the right. Snap handoff, Malner up the middle, powering ahead, dives for extra yardage, and he'll be about a yard or 2 short. Bringing up 3rd down and 3. Mitchell Irwin trying to keep his team together, trying to rally them to get some points on the board here. 7:40 left. Irwin in the backfield. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Snap. Gives it. Malner again trying to put it in. He won't get to the end zone, but he will get the first, as they'll get 4 more downs to move it, I believe, 6 yards. So it'll be 1st and goal on the 6.
You've got to give it to the West Senators recently. Especially in this quarter, they've been cleaning up their offense and moving forward. That's 3 first downs.
3 first downs. They've been really moving in against this second-string Pirate defense. Mitchell Irwin in the pistol formation again. Expect the handoff to Malner, and that's what it is. Malner up the middle, pushing it in, and he'll be brought down about the 2-yard line. When you got a guy like Malner, when you got a guy like Malner, you just got to push it up the middle. Malner is quite a big guy, 5'10", 215, so he is trying to keep it moving. Nice tackle there by, I believe that was Brock Brumfield. And there's our player of the game nominations. Malner punches it in, touchdown West Senators, as they'll get some points on the board.
Remember, for the poll, comment the name of the player as it appears in the poll.
Yeah, so you got on that poll, you got Horsley, Matthews, Adkins, and Swords. During the postgame show, we'll talk about where that ends up. Make sure you get your votes in quick, though, as the clock is ticking down, as they will come out to kick this one up and through. Number 28, Caleb Hasselback. Caleb Hasselbaker comes up, and he'll kick it through. So West, they'll get on the board. That's more than Valley and Oak Hill can say. 41-7, as you see Molnar here coming up the middle, going over top and in. Nice job here. Little nice job by the Senators to get in and punch it in.
It's a great touchdown right there. Put some points on the board.
If we can, maybe go up to the control room and see what's going on. Looks like we got a little all over the place. We got him saying we're good, but Tom, what's going on up there? Tom, you want to? His mic's off, so he's going to talk through me. Tom, what do you got going on up there?
So the poll is starting with Micaiah Matthews at 66% and Eli Swords at 33%.
Yeah, they're voting in. If you want a little bit of stats, Horsley did lead the team so far at quarterback, led them to 3 total touchdowns. Micaiah Matthews had 2 by himself. Adkins had a big, long touchdown pass, 63 yards, and then a pick 6. And Eli Swords has 5 tackles on the game, 2 of them being sacks, and a couple of carries on the offensive side of the ball.
Here we go, Pirates with the ball again.
Caleb Hasselbacker out to kick this ball away. Most likely going to be an onside kick. And it is high bounce there. And it'll be Casey Dorr to bring it in. Trying to get to the outside, wrapped up, brought down at about the 25-yard line. Nice job, Dorr. Trying to do what he can, but now with 5:51 left, Pirates will come back out. And the kicker, Caleb Hazelbaker, will get up there and make the stop. 41-7. We got another Facebook comment here.
Keith Elliott, watching from Barbersville, West Virginia. Go Burg. Thanks for tuning in, West Virginia. We appreciate you.
Snap, Sanderlin fakes the handoff. He's going to try and bounce to the outside, trying to stay on his feet. He'll stay on, just powering through, staying on his feet, and he'll be finally brought down.
Looks like a loss of 4.
We got our man Pete. Our man Pete's mom commenting here. Thanks, Burg Media team. You are appreciated. Also, hi, Pete.
I'm sure Pete says hi back. He did.
Yeah, Pete. From the control room, we have Pete saying hi back. Snap, Sanderlin, false start. It'll be against Wheelersburg. Comment from Pete. Pete said he really liked the emojis in that comment, so thank you for that.
Correction, it was a false start against the Senators.
Oh, we have false start against the Senators, so we'll get going. 41-7, 4:20 left in the game. Sanderlin coming back up. Sanderlin, a little bit of a story here. Moved from West last year, so playing against his former teammates. Handoff here. Case Dyer's got some space to the outside. Dyer using his speed, staying in bounds down the sideline. He'll finally be brought down by number 27, Brandon Anderson.
Right down around the 37-yard line. Great run by Case Dyer there. Getting some space, getting a first down, and a whole bunch more.
Nice job bringing it in. They got down the field.
Update on the player of the game. Horsley is behind with 9.1%. Matthews with 45.5%. And Eli Swords coming back up from behind, tying Micaiah Matthews with 45.5%.
Snap. And it is handed off. Montgomery not able to get much. Make sure you do spell Matthews wrong if you want to vote for him. That's going to be a mistake from the control room.
Sorry about that.
According to the control room, it is Tom's fault. So we're going to have to get better for next season. And I will say next season, this is going to be it for Burgs Sports Network, this at least for live broadcast this year. As Sandelin takes snap, he'll hand it off for a stretch play as Otney is brought down. The senior getting a carry. But
like Gavin said, this is our last broadcast of the year. We love the support you guys have shown in the comments and sharing it and everything.
But this isn't it from Burgs Sports Network. We will be doing, we'll be trying to get out a weekly news show. So if you do want your updates on Pirate Sports, we'll be doing an update on the football team as they go through the playoffs. Once basketball season rolls around, we'll be doing that, and hopefully we'll do baseball and softball season once it gets there. As we get going, Sanderlin takes snap, fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself. Kenny Sanderlin staying on his feet, and he'll be wrapped up and brought down for about 5 yards.
That brings up 4th and what looks to be
4th and about 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
About a minute 50 left. Wheelersburg up 41-7. Kenny
Still
Sanderlin
running clock.
Trying to push their guys down the field. Here we go. Sanderlin in the shotgun. Snap. Handoff. Dyer. Dyer's got a lot of space to the outside. He's got a blocker in Fannin, but it'll be brought down.
Wrapped up, brought down hard.
Nice tackle there by Ashton Klaber to bring him down. And the Pirates, they're looking like they're trying to get a couple more points before the end of this game as we tick down near a minute.
Stay tuned at the end of the quarter, or at the end of the game. We will have a post-game show ready for you.
Here we go. Sanderlin, awkward handoff as not much is to come of it. We do wish we could do the playoff game next week, but media regulations by the state don't allow us to. We tried to, but we weren't able to get our request in, as a lot of the fans here began to stand up and roar for their guys.
As it is.
Sanderlin's going to come up and take a knee.
As it is about 15 seconds left in the game.
Snap, knee, and that is your ball game. Wheelersburg dominating win to clinch the SOC 41-7 as the SOC banner drops over the Jolly Roger down in the end zone. Wheelersburg takes the win. We'll be right back with a quick post-game show. You are watching Burgs Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Beanie Wells. Whatever the sport, wherever it's played, there's one thing that student athletes, coaches, and fans can all share: sportsmanship. The Ohio High School Athletic Association Respect the Game campaign reminds us that school sports are so much more than wins and losses. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to make school sports a fun, positive, and rewarding experience that student athletes will remember for a lifetime. Every game, every time, let's all respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back to the Ed. Big win for the Pirates to clinch the SOC 41-7. The seniors have played their final regular season game here, not their final game here, as they will have the home playoff game next week to be announced who that game will be against. But a great job by the Pirates, getting a huge victory here. I think we have some highlights we might want to go to. Never mind, we don't have highlights that we're going to go to. Here's your poll for the player of the game. Your player of the game will be awarded to Micaiah Matthews. He wins it. 52% of you guys, majority, think that he is the player of the game. I'd have to agree. He's played great in this game.
He had, what, 2, 3?
He had 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Just powerful.
All right, we got some highlights that we can go to real quick.
Here, player of the game, Micaiah Matthews, rushing, finding space, heading to the first touchdown of the game, really putting a smile on Coach Woodward's face. And then Evan Horsley here, just running into the end zone for his own touchdown.
Yeah. If you want some score updates from around the area, as they scroll across the bottom, you see here Gage Adkins had a big catch running it down and putting it in the end zone. And then he came out with another one, had a big pick six, and brought it down. Good job by Adkins. Nice job there by Vastine and Sanderlin to block for him. That put the Pirates up by 4 scores. Then later, right here, you had the fake jet sweep, give it to Micaiah Matthews for his second touchdown of the game. Great job. We'll come back to us. So this will do it for Burgs Sports Network this year. I've had fun doing it. I know David's had fun.
I've had tons of fun.
David's had tons of fun doing it. Allie's had fun sitting up here dealing with us in the press box, running the scoreboard for us. Tom, Pete, and Garrison running it back in the control room. My bad on that. Garris running it back there. We have Colson, Zach, Austin being our cameramen this year. Coach's Cam. I want to thank Coach Woodward for letting us do it every week. Everyone who watched it, it's been fun.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for all the support you guys out there. We love to do it. We love to put a smile on your guys' face when you watch Wheelersburg get into the end zone and score a touchdown, or put some points on the board or win a game at home. And we love to bring it to you guys.
It's been a lot of fun this year. So that'll do it. 2019 regular season, Pirates finished 7-3, SOC champions. 7 years running?
Yeah, 8.
8 years running. Pirates get it done. 41-7 is your final score. For one last time, you're watching Burgs Sports Network. I'm Gavin Race.
And I'm David Brown.
We'll see you next year.